Okay, well, this is part 2 of a video series, and what we're doing is we're basically making videos on how to get your Cub Scout belt loops. This one is on collecting. If you want to do this yourself, what you do is you go to the website www.boyscouttrail.com and you download the instructions on how to get your belt loop. The previous one is part 1. This is part 2. In the previous one, we had a smaller collection. Now, in this one, Michael is going to cover his larger collection. All right? Now, Michael, number 4 is start a collection of at least 20 items, label the items, and title your collection. Michael, what is the title of your collection today?
Legos.
Legos. And the way he's titling these is he has a spreadsheet going where he labels this minifigure is named this. If you get real creative, you can take a picture of every minifigure and embed it in the spreadsheet. So that's how you that's a good, efficient way to keep track of all these things. Explain to your den or an adult family member what numismatics and philately is. Numismatics is the collection of coins, right, Snake?
Yes.
Yes. And then philately is the collection of stamps. And those are 2 very popular things to collect. People often collect coins and stamps. Number 6, with your parents' or partner's permission, join a club or collectors who share your hobby. This club may be a group of your friends. Michael is already a member of Lego groups on the web. He uploads some of his videos, and we're doing this on YouTube. So Michael's already a member of various organizations that have to do with Legos. Okay, I just accidentally hit one of Michael's things here and disrupted it. Okay, and I'm going to put this thing down as well. Okay, Michael, why don't you start while I work on this? Tell people what you have here in your collection. Okay, that is a Star Wars TIE Fighter, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you let me fix this while you go around and talk about the other pieces. Okay?
Okay. So how do I do that?
Okay. Well, Michael, start over here, and you have a Star Wars, you have a Hero Factory, and you have a train. And these are all completed items of Michael's collection. So go ahead and just give a rundown on what these items are. Talk about your collection of Legos.
I have a police helicopter, Hero Factory.
What's his name?
I have no idea.
Okay, what was the name on the box?
It was not a box. It was a bag, except I don't know what.
Okay, we'll look it up.
Okay.
Ghost Train for Monster Fighters.
Okay.
Star Wars.
That's one of the bigger Star Wars creations, isn't it?
The Black Pearl.
The Black Pearl from what movie was this one from?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay. Now over here you have some other movie themed Legos, don't you? Don't worry about that right now, Michael. Come over here and tell about this one.
Indiana Jones.
Okay, that's the one where Indiana Jones and his father decoupled from the Zeppelin, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now what is this one right here?
Army plane.
That's the army plane that chased them down in the Indiana Jones film, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now over here you have, what is this right here?
Space Shuttle.
Okay, and this is right here is what?
Star Wars.
One of the Star Wars, I believe that's a Republic fighter. Now, these are basically all of these are called minifigures. Michael gets a little creative with the definition of minifigure. Classically, these are minifigures. They're little people. But if you think about it, everything here is a minifigure. This is a miniature spider from the movie Lord of the Rings.
No, wait,
This is a miniature velociraptor from Jurassic Park or the dinosaur series. You have a miniature T-Rex. You have a miniature Triceratops. You have a miniature, what is that? What is this little walker? That's not an AT-AT walker. That's just a little walker. Yeah. Here you have an X-Wing fighter, another X-Wing fighter. You have a miniature pterodactyl, right? And you have a miniature horse. So basically everything in Legos would count as a minifigure. Michael, what do you call this? This is a new creation.
That is. That
Chima.
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 Okay? All right. Well, come on, go over here. Number 7 is find out if there is a career that involves what you collect. Find out what kinds of subjects you need to study to prepare for a career. Well, as you can see, in order to get a job at Legos, you have to be extremely good at engineering and mathematics. So this is a great reason why you would study science and mathematics, because these are, it takes a real detail-oriented individual with a high degree of accuracy to build these. And so if you want to get into being a Lego builder, you need to be extremely creative and have a very solid background in either mechanical or some form of engineering. Okay? Number 8, if you collect coins or stamps, make a list of different countries you collect. We don't, however, Legos is a foreign company, isn't it, Sneak? Aren't these made over in Sweden?
Denmark.
Denmark. So there's a little bit of history here. Also, many of these, not only is it international, it's intergalactic, because we have many Star Wars things, so you learn about astrology or astronomy and things like that. Right? And you also have the Batman. You know about Gotham. You know about Middle Earth with the Lord of the Rings. You learn about previous times on Earth with the dinosaurs. So there's a whole lot of learning that can go on with Legos.
And the motorized train.
And you got a motorized train even. They even put motors, and so you can learn a little bit about motorized mechanics with the Legos. Make a list of clues that help you identify the origin. He doesn't collect that, but the clues he comes up with come from movies. This is from Indiana Jones. This occurred over in Nazi Germany. This is Star Wars. This comes from a galaxy far, far away. This is Middle Earth. This is Lord of the Rings. So those are the things that help him stimulate his creativity. With an adult partner, visit an online auction and look for the items you collect. We've already done that. Michael, go get that one Lego that we were going to auction. Michael had the good fortune of being given a Lego set at Christmas time that we bought at a second-hand store. We looked it up on YouTube or Amazon or eBay, and it's actually going for $150. You can't find it?
You have it.
No, that one, the box one. The one we have it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have it.
All right, we'll grab Steve. Bottom line is, we'll maybe make a video about that later on. But we've already looked these things up, and we actually have an antique Lego box that we got for $5 at a second-hand store. Create a method of organizing and keeping track of your collection. We do that with a spreadsheet. Once again, you can take pictures of these, title it, and keep it all within a nice spreadsheet. Very easy to do. And help a friend get started on a collection of his own. Well, Michael is doing that. He works with some of his friends, and they talk about their Legos. They start their Lego collection.
Give Legos at birthday parties.
He gives Legos at birthday parties, so he does all that. There you go. Within 2 videos, we were able to complete all the details needed to get the belt loop collecting for your Cub Scouts. That's all we have today. Michael, you have anything to say? Okay, do you have something to say about how fun it is to collect Legos and that you encourage everybody else to get into this collecting? Okay, well, he's gasping for air because he's so excited about his Legos. Thank you very much, and be sure to stay like and subscribe
And favorite.
to Brickmaster Michael's website called The Brick King.